there are going to be things that you do that the narcissist is going to hate. It is actually going to be their nightmare because they didn't foresee this happening. And of course you want to get your own back, but it's not about this power play between you and the narcissist. Want to know what I'm talking about? Watch this video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, what we are going to be talking about is the nightmare. The nightmare that you are going to cause the narcissist. Now look, my friends, I know this isn't about one-upmanship. This isn't about you doing better than them. No, that's not what this video is about, and it's certainly not about revenge. Why do you need to get revenge on someone? There is a much different way, a better way of you seeing this, because actually you can't see this situation as black and white. There are gray areas, and there is a specific way in dealing with types of people like this. And once you understand the way that you need to kind of deal with people like this, it'll be so much easier for you to be able to move forward and actually feel a sense of peace in this situation. So today's video is all about exactly this: how you become a nightmare, how you become unpredictable to the narcissist. And this is what we're going to be talking about. But my friends, just before we get into the video, I just want to mention that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday. And if there is a question that you want to ask, I'd say come on over to the live, because I could be answering your question. Guys, it is a vibe in these lives. For those of you that have joined, you know what I mean. But if you're new, don't just take my word for it. Come on over. What have you got to lose? It's just a few moments. And if you don't like it, you can just go. You can just go. But for those of you that maybe you want support, maybe you want to find a community of like-minded individuals, come and join the live. I hope to see you there. Okay. So today we're talking about how to become a nightmare for the narcissist. Well, actually, it's not even about becoming a nightmare. This is about empowering you. You getting your own power back, because I'm sure that for so many years, for so long, okay, this has been taken from you. Like, you feel like you've been controlled, you've been manipulated, and certainly, of course, that you have. But it feels like all of this has been taken from you, and you know what? You are trying to regain your sense of self. And I feel like this, what I'm going to be talking about today, this is the final straw. This is the bit that actually, you know what? This is going to help you level up and power forward, because becoming someone's nightmare isn't about revenge, because that doesn't work in this scenario. And I'm going to tell you why it doesn't work in this scenario, because if you are going to go head to head with someone, all right, you need to play the rules of engagement a little bit differently than what they do. A narcissist is very used to, and actually in certain cases even expects you to do this, you to try and regain control over this situation, you to try and manipulate them. They want you to do what they have done to you. So this is all about a reaction. What you're doing is you're giving the narcissist a reaction, and that's indeed what they are looking for. That's why they are provoking you. That's why they do these things, so that you react in this way. Now, when you're reacting, all right, that means that you are not coming from an authentic place. That means that what you're doing is you are reacting to the way that somebody has treated you, or something that somebody has said. Okay, so you're reacting to somebody else's reaction about you. Or they've said something, or they've done something. And that's not what we do here. Oh no, my friends. What we've got to do is we've got to respond. We've got to respond in our most congruent way, something that is authentic to us. So if that means that what they are saying or what they are doing doesn't require a reaction or a response, then don't do it. Then don't do it. If it doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. Don't respond just because someone is making you do this. And that's how you've got to think of it. Don't just respond because somebody is making you do this. No, what you're doing is you are going to take your power back and you are going to respond. Does the situation or what someone has said require your response? And that's how you've got to think. This is how you put boundaries in place. And you see what is happening is you are getting your power back, but control over the situation. Not like you're looking for control, like I'm talking in the same sense as the narcissist. No, but what you're doing is you're in control of the situation because you are leading. You are leading because you are acting or you are responding in your most authentic self. People like this challenge you. People like this make you do this because they want you to react in a way that is unstable or a way that is going to make you trigger you, or it's going to make you feel a certain way. Remember, narcissists work on triggers. They know what your triggers are and they love to press your buttons because then for them, that means that they know that you care. They know that you have some sort of an emotional response to what they are doing. And that's why they like it. Honestly, my friends, that's why they like it. They love doing this because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel like they have some control over you because they've made you feel something. You become a nightmare to the narcissist when they cannot predict your next move, when they cannot predict the outcome. That's how you become stronger. That's how you become a narcissist's nightmare. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you the psychology of this. Now, when a narcissist, in a way, how do I explain this? Like, in a way, plans their move. They have an idea of how they want this situation to go. They know what they want the outcome to be. So what they're going to do is they're going to orchestrate the events leading up to that outcome. That's the control that I'm talking about. So they're going to think, right, so I need to say A, B, and C, do A, B, and C, and that's going to get me the outcome. So a narcissist will know the whole journey and they will get the result that they want every single time. So they're planning it in their mind. This is why they are so hypersensitive and hypervigilant. All right, so they know what they want the end result to be and they're going to make sure that it happens. All right, you don't know, because this is what we mean where there is an agenda in place. So for example, let's say they want to go out because they are meeting someone. Let's say that's what they're doing. They've secured another supply, they've secured someone. What they are doing is they're orchestrating the events because they want to go out. They know that you are going to ask them lots of questions. They know that perhaps maybe you guys have planned something and they're going to think, okay, so you're not going to be so warm to the idea of them going out. So they have to create a distraction. They have to, like a decoy or a distraction so that you don't realize. So what they might do is, for example, be really nice to you. Beginning of the day, you might kind of spend some time together, go out, maybe for some lunch, whatever it is, maybe shopping, whatever it is. And then they drop the bombshell that maybe they need to go out. So what they do is they know that you are not going to be so happy about this. They're going to know that maybe you're going to try and convince them to stay home with you. So perhaps maybe they create an argument. They put you down, they make you feel awful. Maybe throughout the day, this carries on for a few hours. Can you see what's happening? So they're manipulating the way that the day goes, the way that you react, because they want to go out. So in the end, they say, do you know what? I can't do this. You're annoying me. You're irritating me. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. So they know that it's not going to be favorable to you, that it's not going to make you feel good, but it does make them feel good. So in the end, stuff you. Stuff what you think. And that's how they do it. That's literally how they think. They know the outcome. They're going to manipulate the events leading up to that outcome. So they're going to just keep doing this. This is how the narcissist operates. So, my friends, when you become, I'm going to repeat this, when you become unpredictable to the narcissist, they can't read you, they don't know what your next move is going to be, that's when you become a nightmare. This can indeed be used if, for example, you are out of the situation, you're not in that relationship with the narcissist anymore, and maybe perhaps you still need to communicate with them in some way. Then this, I would say, is a great maneuver or a great way for you to be able to stay on top of what is going on. Similarly, if, for example, maybe you are going to court with the narcissist and, you know, and maybe you know, they need to know what your next move is going to be so that they can predict their next move in court. When it's something serious like this, I really would say that become unpredictable so they can't read you. And this is how you stay on top every single time. Perhaps maybe you're still in the relationship with the narcissist and maybe you need to kind of maneuver your way out of this relationship. This is something that will really help. When I say that you become unpredictable, they're not able to read your next move. You also remove yourself emotionally. It's almost like you've got to treat this as a business transaction. This is how you win. I'm not saying that no contact or the silent treatment or whatever, that's really going to work. Yes, of course it's going to work. But like I said, this isn't always possible in every single situation. So this is where you have to be smart and you have to think of this in a completely different way. If you're going to react to this situation, completely just react to what the narcissist is doing or what they're saying to you, then you're always going to be in that reaction mode. You're always going to be in the victim mode because they say something, you react, and they then react to your reaction. So there's constantly this push and pull that's going on. The way that you take control is if you take a step back and you respond. You don't react to what the narcissist is doing. Let them get on with what they're doing. You have your own life. You have your own way of thinking. So that is how you become a nightmare to the narcissist, because they can't predict your next move. So you're not going to be under this spell of control. They're not going to be able to maneuver you or position you in a place or in places where they think that they need you. Because if they do that, then you're always going to be in this reactive mode. You're never going to be able to move forward, because they're always going to keep you stuck. And that's what it is. You stay stuck in this emotional void. And how is that fair on you? That's not fair on you, my friends. This is not fair on you. Share this video. If someone is going through this, share this video, because this will really help. This is the way that you've got to understand that narcissists think. And I know that this is dark psychology and it's not manipulation. It's just you taking your energy and yourself back from being triggered and reacting to something that someone else does. Please also know, my friends, I do offer one-to-one consultations. So if you're going through this, please see the description box below. I've also got a journal club and a mentorship program. And if you're interested in joining or want some more information, please see the description box below. And also I've got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals, people who perhaps maybe have been through similar things you have. Again, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.